Oh, so we have a game for Kasarani. Oh, sorry. I mean, Jkuat. Jkuat Assassins versus Kasara. Jkuat Assassins versus KU Hawks. And the game is starting in a few minutes. So we can see they're stretching, they're still warming up. The game is about to start. They have not chosen their courts yet, and their scores are still 0-0. You can see the audience are ready to celebrate their teams, and it's not gonna be an easy game. We have two tough teams. Jkuat has been a tough team for a very long time, and KU Hawks is also a tough team. Yes, and they're very good players. I can't wait for the game to start. So there we have the team captains being summoned. Team captain Jkuat Assassins. There goes Eito and jersey number 2 for KU Hawks. We can see on the right side jersey number 7 warming up. I'm sure they're very ready for the game and they are going to play their best. We can see Team Jkuat warming up for a good match. We are anticipating for a good game from them, since they've been a really good team throughout the many seasons we've had. So the Jkuat team is going to start in the defending side, while the KU Hawks are going to raid. So Team KU goes on for the first trade from James Kamweti. He is a very good raider and he's going on for his first trade. Okay, so he aims for the right corner. He takes a bonus plus 1 point. One defender out from Jkuat Assassins and 2 points for KU. There we have jersey number 2, Crispin. He takes a bonus point. He goes on again and takes. has nice stretches. Oh, he's playing a very nice game and giving very nice stretches. His time is running out.
Bonus point, Jkuat.
KU Raider Kamweti, jersey number 3, taking on a raid for KU. He's keeping the players in motion, trying to get to the corner, and goes back for more tackle. And the defenders get to him quick before he gets to the center line.
So there we have a nice tackle from Jkuat Assassins. They have taken out the big raider from KU, James Kamwati, and so we have a point for Jkuat Assassins. We have a raider from Jkuat Assassins, that's Daniel Omondi, the team captain for Kenya Kabaddi. He takes a quick bonus point. No stress, ni haraka tu. He's putting the players on game. And he has very nice long stretches. And he stretches for someone and woo, he reaches the line, and that's a point for Jkuat Assassins.
Bonus plus 1 point.
We get a point and a bonus point for Jkuat Assassins.
KU Hawks Raider jersey number 5, going to take one for the team. He's keeping the players in motion to the corner, to the left corner. He's trying to get to the corner. The defenders are still with him as he tries to reach the corner, and he gets a bonus. He's moving. The defender still in motion. The raider has tackled by the defenders before he gets back.
1 point, Jkuat.
We have a point for Jkuat Assassins for that super tackle, for taking out a raider. And then there, with a quick kick from Daniel Omondi to the KU Hawks, he gets out with 1 point.
Send out. 1 point.
And now it's time for KU Hawks to raid. Jersey number 10 goes in for the raid. He's on game and he has nice footwork, stretches, and woo! He has been taken down by Jkuat Assassins. So that's a point for Jkuat Assassins, and jersey number 10 out. We have the next raid from jersey number 11, Daniel Omondi. That's a super tackle on. They have 2 players for KU Hawks. And we are rooting for an all-out. Okay, he starts the game and he's determined to remove both the players. He's keeping them on motion, and whoo, there goes one of them, and he has managed only to take one of them. And that's a point for Jkuat Assassins. It's now time for the KU Hawks to raid. We have jersey number 15 on game. He's really keeping the players busy with some stretches and runs. And he gives up without a point. And there we have our top raider, Daniel, going for the point for KU Hawks. And he removes the last defender on the ground. He removes the last defender on the ground, and that's a point for Jkuat. 3 points for Jkuat, all out for KU Hawks. And now they have the whole team in again, and they have to have a strategy. There we have jersey number 3, James Kamweti. He goes in for a raid on the Jkuat side. Let's see what he comes out with. He has a bonus with some calculated moves. He's keeping the players on toes because he's a very quick raider. He goes home with only 1 point for the bonus point. We have Jkuat Assassins, Daniel Omondi with a point. Very quick raid.
1 point. Jkuat.
Raider KU Hawks, Kamweti, raiding for KU, still keeping the defenders in motion, keeps them guessing on his next move. The defenders, and he tries to move to the left corner, still to the left corner, and back again, and gets a bonus point and
Send out.
back.
Last point. KO. Raid.
We have jersey number 2, Crispin Mageto, going to raid for Jkuat Assassins. There. Woo! A very quick raid and gets a point
Send out.
to defend. A defender out from KU Hawks.
Jkuat.
We have jersey number 3, KU Hawks, James Kamweti, going in for another raid. Calculating his moves and steps. Calculating and doing some leg works. He's really putting pressure on the left corner. Ooh, and he gets a lot of points from Jkuat Assassins with a nice stretch to the line.
2 points.
He takes 2 defenders out, and that's a 2 points for KU Hawks.
Raid.
We have again Jkuat Assassins on the raid. We have Crispin Mageto. Ooh. He's tackled by the defenders, and that's a point for KU Hawks.
Jkuat. 1 point. KU. Raid.
KU Hawks Raider Kamweti, going to raid for the team, moving towards the left. The defenders are in motion. He's also keeping them guessing to the corner, to the left corner. He's trying to reach. He moves to the right and tries to give a flying kick. Move to the left corner again. He's still moving and trying to make a tackle and gets 1 defender and goes back.
Send out. 1 point.
That's a point for the KU Hawks from James Kamweti. We have jersey number 12, that's Aito Bonventure. He goes in for the raids and some footworks, and woo, he gets a point. That's a point for Jkuat Assassins. So 1 defender out for the KU Hawks.
1 point. Jkuat.
We have jersey number 3 again in the field, coming against Jkuat Assassins. He calculates his moves, and whoo, he already gets a point. So 1 defender out from Jkuat Assassins.
Raid.
We have Daniel Omondi, jersey number 11 on the KU Hawks. He takes out James Kamweti, and 1 defender out for the KU Hawks, and 1 point for Jkuat Assassins.
KU Hawks Raider taking a raid for the team. He's moving, trying to make a tackle on the left corner, and moves to the right, and he's tackled by the defenders. The defenders get him before he gets them.
That's a W for the Jkuat Assassins. They have taken out 1 defender from the KU Hawks. We have again Daniel Omondi, already a quick raid, 1 point for Jkuat Assassins.
Send out. 1 point. Jkuat.
We have another raid. Substitution for Team Jkuat, jersey number 4 in. Jersey number 3 out. That's Titus, and that's John. We have a read from KU Hawks. Let's see what he has in store for us. He's down the left corner, trying to calculate his moves, trying to calculate his... And whoa, he gets eaten up by the Jkuat assassins. And he almost escaped. That's a W for the Raider and a W for the Jkuat assassins. That's a really nice game. 1 point for the Jkuat assassins. We have a raid from John, jersey number 4. He has already gotten a quick point, and woo! 3 defenders out, and that's a 3 out plus all out for Team Jkuat assassins. He has made the game really good with a really quick raid. And now, jersey number 3 again on the mat against Jkuat assassins. Calculating his moves. Aiming for the left corner. And planning on his attack. The Jkuat assassins are on toes and ready for him, knowing very well that he's a very good player. And time's up for him. We have Jkuat assassins raiding. Daniel Omondi. He's a really quick raider, and there he gets a bonus point. A really quick one. Calculating his moves. He goes again for another point. He goes again for another point, and he's contented with the point he's gotten, and that's a bonus point for Jkuat assassin. We have jersey number 3 on the mat again. That's James Kamweti, a well-known raider for the Kenyan team. He's putting the players on motion and planning his next target. He has some very nice kicks, and he uses them to get points. He also has a height advantage. And time's up for him. He goes on with the 0 point. And again, it's a raid for the Jkuat assassins, jersey number 4. That's John. He aims for the corner, and he gets a bonus already. He goes on again for another point. And the KU Hawks are also on toes. He gets 1 point. So that's a bonus plus a point. 1 defender out for KU Hawks.
That is KU. It's a 3rd raid for KU. Jersey number 2. A 3rd raid for KU, jersey number 2. Tenga 2 touch there. Fantastic goal there. That was a fantastic goal from Dan at the left corner. That is 1 point to KU Hawks. Karuga on the side of the KU Hawks from Jkuat. This is Jkuat versus KU Hawks. Jkuat assassins versus KU Hawks. Karuga. Karuga trying a hand straight there. Look at the left corner. Fantastic dive there. It's a very dive from the right corner. The left corner. Another raid from KU. Another raid from KU. At the left corner. Fantastic back hold there from Daniel Omondi. Another fantastic back hold from Daniel Omondi. A little injury from jersey number 6, KU. At the scores, you have KU. KU 12. Jkuat 30. Daniel Omondi getting a fantastic tackle there. Another struggle. A struggle there. A very super tackle on. It's a fantastic struggle there. Super tackle. 3 against 1. Daniel Omondi underestimated the 3 defenders. And the Raiders were so strong there. Kamweti reviving Kamweti once again. Another.
We have a raid from the KU Hawks, jersey number 3. calculating his moves, planning on his next target, and he aims for the corner and he gets a point. So 1 point for KU Hawks, one defender out. John Karuga on the mat from Jkuat Assassins. He has a very nice game. He has quick moves. And the players are keeping him on toes. And there he gets a point, jersey number 14. So we have a defender out from KU Hawks, jersey number 14 out, 1 point for Jkuat Assassins. That brings back Daniel Omondi on the mat. Jersey number 3 yet again on the mat. The current scores, Jkuat Assassins 31, KU Hawks 15 points. Yes, and that's a tackle from the Jkuat Assassins. They take out James Kamweti. They take out James Kamweti. A point for Jkuat Assassins. Let's see what the referees decide. One point for Jkuat Assassins. We have Daniel Omondi on the mat again against KU Hawks. Let's see what he gets this time. The other time he was given a tackle. He already gets 1 point. Defender out for KU Hawks and 1 point for Jkuat Assassins. We have jersey number 2 from KU Hawks. Successful raid. He has already stepped on the success. Let's see what he gets. He aims for the left corner and whoa, he's eaten up by the Jkuat Assassins and is out of the mat. So that's a point for Jkuat Assassins and Raider out for KU Hawks. The game is going on well. Minimum injuries. The one player is already hurt, but we have hopes that he'll be back on the mat in a few. We have one defender on the side of KU Hawks. And let's see if he'll tackle or he'll give away the point. So the defender is out, and that's a point for the Jkuat Assassins. Another all out from Jkuat Assassins to KU Hawks. That's their second all out. So they're having an all in.
It's an all out for KU. Substitution KU Hawks. Jersey number 10 getting out. Getting. And jersey number 11 getting in. There's another timeout for KU Hawks. Kamweti trying a kick there. Kamweti trying a kick there. Kamweti on a raid at the left corner. And that is Kamweti strategizing there. James Kamweti, one of the international players. Kamweti trying a kick there from left to right. It's an empty raid for Kamweti. It's time out for KU Hawks. At the scores we have KU Hawks at 15, Jkuat Assassins 37. At the technical bench we have Sharon Nyangor. Our main referee today is Sedo. Another umpire, Isaac Kodiwar. Time out for Daniel. It's a fast rate for Daniel, taking a bonus point home. Daniel. Another toe touch from Daniel. Daniel.
Bonus point.
There's a bonus point to Daniel. We have Kamweti, KU Hawks. First trade again. This is number 3. Main reader for KU Hawks. Kamweti. At the second but they are trying a toe touch, getting a bonus point.
Bonus point.
That is a bonus point to KU Hawks. Karuga. Success. Karuga strategizing. Karuga. Take a scope working there. Karuga getting a bonus point again. The second red for Kamweti. Kamweti trying a hand stretch. That was a very long hand stretch from Kamweti. Another kick from Kamweti. Kamweti. It's an half time with KO Hawks 16 points. Jkuat Assassins 39 points.
It's a halftime, and both teams meet up for their discussions and planning the next strategies for the next games. They have change of courts, and Jkuat Assassins is on the right side. KU Hawks takes the left side of the court. Their current scores, Jkuat Assassins at 39 and KU Hawks at 16 points. We have jersey number 7, receiving medical attention from the physiotherapist. We are live on YouTube. You can watch our games live, and the past games you can also find them on YouTube. At Kenya Kabaddi Union. You can also find us on Facebook at Kenya Kabaddi Union, and Twitter Kenya Kabaddi Union, and also Instagram Kenya Kabaddi Union. And for the TikTok lovers, you can also find us at Kenya Kabaddi Union on all social media platforms. They're still on halftime. KU Hawks is a very good team. We have one international player, James Kamweti. He has played on international levels, and he's very good both in the country and out of the country. On the right side, we have Jkuat Assassins. We have Daniel Omondi, Kenya Kabaddi captain, and also a nice international player with points in and away. We have John Karuga, also international player. He plays for the Team Kenya on other Kabaddi platforms. We have pro Kabaddi players, James Kamweti, and we have also Daniel Omondi. James Kamweti played for Upiothers, a well-known team in the Kabaddi arena, and Daniel Omondi from Patna Pirates. The current scores are KU Hawks 17 and Jkuat Assassins 39. KU Hawks look ready for the second half. On the other hand, Jkuat Assassins still planning their strategy on how to play the next game. Both of them plan to emerge the winner, but in a game, only one can be the winner. So let's see who wins the game and who goes home as a loser. That's jersey number 2 and jersey number 4. Crispin and John having their conversation, like a chit chat there. We don't know what they're saying, but we hope it's related to the game. KU Hawks hold a meeting. I'm sure they're planning on a strategy on how to take Jkuat Assassins down. These are both strong teams, and we really see a tensed game between them because you can never know the winner. That's jersey number 7. So happy from Jkuat Assassins. Have jersey number 11. The one and only, Daniel. Planning his team. He's the team captain for Jkuat, and they follow his steps. They're following on his step as a good player, and all of them are learning skills from him. He's their trainer also. And having a good trainer can really build a good team, especially when you have learners who are ready to learn, like the Jkuat Assassin players. KU Hawks also go for training, and their leader is Kamweti, following slowly by slowly on his steps, and they'll all be great players. They're already good players, but they'll be better and better day by day. We have a raid for the Jkuat Assassins from Crispin. He already goes for a quick bonus point, and that's a W for him. He calculates his moves, taking some time, planning on his next target. He aims for the right corner and goes back home with a bonus point. That's a 1 for Jkuat Assassins. We have jersey number 3, James Kamweti, riding for the KU Hawks. He's on the mat, looking for points from the Jkuat side. Planning his moves as usual and aiming on his target. He actually doesn't reach the target, but we hope in the next move he's going to reach his person. The time is ticking. It goes back home with empty raid. We have John Karuga, jersey number 4, goes in for a raid. Our international player also playing for Team Kenya. Has very nice leg work. Good footwork. And he's putting them on toes. He aims for the left corner, a bonus and a point for Jkuat Assassins.
Bonus plus point, Jkuat. Raid.
We have Kamweti once again. Remember to watch us live on YouTube at Kenya Kabaddi Union. We're also live on Facebook and Twitter at Kenya Kabaddi Union. That was Kamweti. Taking a toe touch at the left corner.
Bonus point, KU Hawks.
That is Dan. Dan, very strong Dan. Taking a straight, the fantastic tackle there. He escapes reaching the center line there. That is not yet the center line. A little technicality from the umpires. We are live on YouTube at Kenya Kabaddi Union. That is 1 point to KU Hawks. With Daniel Mondi getting one defender out. Jersey number 3, James Kamweti from KU Hawks. Trying a stretch there. James Kamweti again at the second mat. Taking a scorpion kick. Kamweti. Kamweti. Fantastic bonus point there from.
So James Kamweti goes on a raid and he's tackled by the Jkuat Assassins. And we have the ref pointing out a player that left out the mat. We know that when a defender gets out of the mat, that's a point for the opponent. And so that's a 1-1 for the raider and 1 for the defender.
Plus point. KU. 1 point. Jkuat.
We have a raid for the Jkuat Assassins from Dan. He goes on for the right corner and throws a kick. Unluckily, he doesn't get a point. And finally, he gets a point from jersey number 10, who really likes jumping on people's legs.
Jkuat.
That's a point for the Jkuat Assassins and defender number 10 out of the mat. We have jersey number 5, Otieno. And he's eaten up by Jkuat Assassins, following their motto, Shika Kamata Chinja Kabisa. He has been eaten and slaughtered and somehow a dead meat. And that's a point for the Jkuat Assassins.
Patakolon.
We have again Daniel Omondi, goes on for a successful raid. Calculating his steps, we have three defenders on the KU Hawks side. And let's see what he gets for us this time. He has a long stretch, given that he also has height and has a really added advantage on that. Time is up and it's time for the KU Hawks. Jersey number 7, throwing a scorpion kick, trying his best to get a point. Calculates his moves and he's on the run. He comes yet again for the left corner, planning his moves. He's still trying some tricks and time's up for him. He goes home with 0 points. We have John Karuga for Jkuat Assassins, doing very nice stretches and moves. That's a scorpion kick, and that's a W for Team Jkuat. He gets 2 points, and 2 defenders are out. 2 points for Jkuat Assassins.
2 defenders out. 2 points. Jkuat.
The current scores: KU Hawks is at 20, Jkuat Assassins is at 48. We have jersey number 6 trying his moves, throwing a kick on the left corner, trying some stretches, and he goes in for the run. He doesn't get a point and therefore goes back for another point. Meanwhile, the game is live on YouTube. You can watch us on YouTube. We have accounts on all social media platforms. We have YouTube at Kenya Kabaddi Union. We have Twitter at Kenya Kabaddi. We have Facebook at Kenya Kabaddi Union, Instagram Kenya Kabaddi Union, and also TikTok Kenya Kabaddi Union. And you can also follow up and like Africa Kabaddi on all social media platforms. That was all out for KU again, and they're all back in the mat again. John Karugo already with the first trade, he gets a bonus point. The current scores: KU Hawks 21, Jkuat Assassins 51. His 30 minutes are not yet up, and so he walks around chanting Kabaddi, Kabaddi. He decides to go home with 1 point for the bonus. We have James Kamweti going in for the next trade. He this time goes for the right corner, planning his strategy as usual, doing some footworks. We also know him to be a very good player, playing in the country and also out of the country, representing us on other platforms also. The time is ticking and it's his 4 seconds and he's back to his side with 0 points. We have another raid from Jkuat Assassins, jersey number 2. That's Crispin Mageto, mostly known as CIA. Doing his moves, has nice stretches and some footworks. He's always ready for a handoff anytime. He's a very good upcoming raider, and very soon he'll be a very super raider. He gets a point. Oh! Before he reaches the line, he's swallowed by the KU Hawks. And that's what we said. He saw cannon, but he never reached it. That's a W on the KU side.
Another tough match there. Jkuat Assassins versus KU Hawks. We have Kamweti. Kamweti on the raid. Kamweti trying a hand stretch. At the left corner. Kamweti once again at the left corner. Kamweti. Kamweti again. Trying a bonus point there. It's a failed bonus there from Kamweti. That's John Karuga. John, frustrating the anti-raiders, getting the left corner there. There's a touch to the left corner. Let's see what the referees and the umpires have to say about that. There's a defender to her. There's 1 point to Jkuat Assassins. It's a third raid for Kamweti. It's a do or die. Let's see what Kamweti is going to do there. Kamweti. Strategizing at the left corner. Taking a hand stretch and a bonus point there. There's a bonus point. Kamweti taking a bonus point home. Crispin, jersey number 2. Jkuat Assassins taking a toe touch there. Fantastic dive there. Backhold. It's a failed backhold there. Two defenders out for KU Hawks. That is 2 points to Jkuat Assassins. Kamweti once again. Kamweti. James Kamweti. One of the international and pro kabaddi players. Kamweti taking a toe touch there. A bonus point. Fantastic kick from Kamweti. John once again. John at the right corner. John. This is number 4 from Jkuat. John. John Karuga. John. Very strong John. John at the right corner. John once again trying a kick there. Fantastic kick from John. Getting Kamweti out. Main raider for KU Hawks. This is number 5. KU Hawks on a raid. This is number 5. Trying a stretch, hand stretch at the left corner. Fantastic dash there. This is number 5. Another toe touch from this number 5. Getting done. Fantastic angle from Dan. There's a raider out. The 1 point to KU Hawks and a bonus point to KU Hawks. John once again, 2 against 1. Super tackle on. John taking a stretch at the right corner. Fantastic tackle there. This is going to be a super tackle. That was a super tackle there. John underestimated the 2 defenders. That is 2 points to KU Hawks. I remember the scores we have 27 KU Hawks and 67 points, 57 points to Jkuat Assassins. There's a big range there. Jersey number 2, main defender KU Hawks at the right corner, trying a stretch at the left cover. Jersey number 2, trying a toe touch again at the right corner. Fantastic dash there. Fantastic support, is struggling. That was amazing support there. From all the defenders, anti-raiders from the Jkuat Assassins. It's a injury. A minor injury from this number 2 there. Sustaining a minor injury there. It's a substitution. Getting out is just number 9 and number 15 in. There's a defender from Jkuat Assassins getting in. A 2 against 1 again. That is done against 2 anti-raiders from KU Hawks. Dan taking his time.
So we have Daniel trying his stretches and footwork against the KU Hawks. Let's see what he gets out with, either 1 point or 2 points. He stretches on the last person and he gets 1 point for Jkuat Assassins.
Send out 1 point, Jkuat.
We have jersey number 10 riding for the KU Hawks. He goes in for the left corner and does a really nice quick bonus point. He goes in again to get another point. Aiming for the left corner and he does a very quick run. Unfortunately, he doesn't get a point. And finally, he's eaten by the Jkuat Assassins, a team well known for chingering and kamattering people. That's another all out for Team KU. All of them are out of the pitch and they're coming back in for an all in. That's team captain Jkuat Kabadi asking for a timeout for their team. Their current scores, we have 28 for KU and 62 for Jkuat Assassins. Let's wait and see what the end result will be. The timeout is over and now the game has to continue. Don't forget that we are live on YouTube, and follow and like us and subscribe to the YouTube channels. Follow and like the contents on Kenya Kabaddi Union at all platforms, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We have a raid from jersey number 4, John Karuga. The last 5 minutes, he does a nice stretch, but he doesn't get a point. Last 5 minutes of the game, that means the game is almost ending. He gets a point, and KU Hawks defender number 5, Otieno, out of the mat. We have a raid from James Kamweti. He goes in for a raid against the Jkuat Assassins.
Kamweti at the left corner, getting Dana out of the mat. There's a bonus and a point to KU Hawks by Kamweti. Jersey number 2, Crispin. Jkuat Assassins on the second man, fantastic there. The failed tackle from the left corner. Kamweti once again. 7 against 1. Jersey number 3, KU Hawks, main raider. KU Hawks. James Kamweti trying a stretch. Running from left to right. Kamweti. And number 3 strategizing. Trying a stretch and hand stretch again. Kamweti, a bonus point from Kamweti. Getting down out of the mat. The bonus point plus a point. Plus a touch point to Kamweti. And this scores we have 32 KU Hawks, 64 points to Jkuat Assassins. Crispin at the left corner string, a hand stretch there. Crispin. Puts up going, trying a hand stretch again. Getting the right corner, right cover out. There's a touch at the right cover. That is 1 point to Jkuat Assassins. Kamweti at the center of the mat. Kamweti. Kamweti trying a bonus point there at the success line. A stretch from Kamweti again. Getting another defender out. Kamweti reviving once again, one defender. Remember, it's the last 5 minutes of the game with Jkuat Assassins leading with 65 points. And KU Hawks following closely with 33 points. So another fantastic tackle there. It's a substitution for KU Hawks, taking jersey number 6 out and number 11 in. It's the last 2 minutes of the game. But this is KU Hawks versus Jkuat Assassins. Fantastic kick there from Kamweti. Getting the right corner out of the mat again. It's a touch there. Another back hold there, failed back hold there. It's a failed back hold there from the left corner from KU Hawks. Akamweti taking down again out of the mat. Another point from Kamweti again. That is 2 points for KU Hawks. That is last 1 minute. Remember our main referees for today. We have Sendula. And Isaac Odiwar. John Treng up Scorpio there. A bonus point for John. And let's see what they have. The bonus point to KU Jkuat Assassins. 3 against 1 super tackle on for Kamweti. Kamweti, fantastic tackle there. That's a touch there. Another struggle there. Taking Kamweti again out of the mat. That was a super tackle there. It's the end of the match with Jkuat Assassins leading with 69 points. And KU Hawks at 37 points.
So we know the victors, Jkuat Assassins for the win and KU Hawks for the other side, opposite of win. So we expect them to have a nice game on their next game. That was a nice game.
I remember we are live on YouTube at Kenya Kabaddi Union, our Facebook at Kenya Kabaddi Union, and on X we have at Kenya Kabaddi Union 1. This was one of the toughest match of the day. Remember, this is the second leg of the men's league.